Get a Game is a matchmaking app that connects people looking for sports play and for pickup games. I've been in the toy industry as a designer for the last 10 years. At the beginning of 2010, I decided to try and develop my own products. So to that end, I started designing a line of interactive discs, or frisbees, starting with the recordable flying disc, like this one, where I can say a message into it, 1, 2, 3. And then once we started getting into more of the technology of discs, and at that time, as iOS and other mobile platforms started to really develop, we've noticed this great synergy that we could use to tap into it, use the Google API and use all of this location-based technology to really help coordinate this network of pickup games. There's not many free social activities based around sports. It's all membership-based, or you have to pay to get in, or there's some kind of catch on it. And there's no purely sport network out there that the users can have, and that's what I want to create. I've raised enough money from friends and family to get the product developed and to get my discs and to get the Get a Game platform up and running. We just launched last month on the iTunes App Store, and we're looking for investment money to help us market the product and to help us go cross-platform as quickly as possible and to get it into the hands of as many people as we can. Yeah, if it wasn't for my friends and family, then I mean, that's when you really know. Their initial belief in me to help fund this and the development of it meant so much to me, and it means I don't want to let them down. Jordan Cooper. Dan.
Hey, Ben.
So, my name is Dan Tashman. I'm CEO of Tomato Lightning, and I'm here to tell you about Get a Game. Get a Game is a matchmaking app that connects active smartphone users. Our location-based app connects people not only with locations, but with sports-related events as well. Gyms, yoga studios, trainers, fun runs, sporting goods stores. If you live an active life, this is the app for you.
And so the question is, so first of all, how are you getting all the data that like lives in there, the different events, the different courts, et cetera, even before you look at like the users and the games that they're setting up?
We access the NewYork.gov city data and uploaded all the parks information, so we have all the venues, and our happy intern went out and physically geo-tagged all of these courts as well and tagged them for all the different sports that you can play. My basis is back in the toy and electronics industry, so I've been making and developing my own prototypes along these lines, and your father tells me that you are perhaps the best disc thrower.
I am a great frisbee thrower. Yeah. How did you communicate with him about my amazing frisbee skills?
Some of the discs products that I designed are interactive discs. So like this one is a recordable disc. So I can say a little message into it. I can throw it across the field to my buddy who can catch it and then hear it, and then record another message on top and keep the game going like a telephone.
So these have nothing to do with this business.
But I'll thread it in.
There are signs of ingenuity. I think we should just sort of watch how the community develops. Like, there's obviously a network requirement in like connecting people to play sports together, and like if you can build mass, that's interesting. The like concept of real-time data and our games going on at these fields right now, and is it pickup or is it a league, and that kind of stuff. I'd be super interested in what you're doing around that. From an investment perspective, like this is really something where I think like as a fund we'd probably want to see like early signs of you being able to like not just build the technology, but the community piece of it is going to be super important.
Yeah, cool. Good advice.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I wanted one of those frisbees.
I get that.
God, I wanted one of those. Although I'm afraid that you could be very badly injured or possibly electrocuted depending on the weather conditions in the current state.
It's really more of a field frisbee than a beach frisbee.
Yeah, yes, I think so. He's a nice dude. I think that, you know, I mean, obviously they're like super early. Like just to be thinking to be spending your first money on marketing is
bad time.
Bad time.
Yeah. Spectacular product. Benchmark feels like market would say someone else coming in with that app would have 100,000 users when they were pitching us. 50 to 100.
50 to 100 and fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was terrible. It was like my wedding all over again. Yeah, I was the most nervous. No, it was actually pretty good. Those guys made me feel very relaxed. I had a good idea of what I wanted to say, and I just wanted to see how the conversation would go.